Hello everyone, I am going to be showing you how to tween GUIs and properties of objects and stuff like that. So first thing we're going to talk about is tweening a GUI like across the screen. So we're just going to move it from here to here. So let's just get a screen GUI and then a frame and then a local script. Make sure it is a local script, because if it's a real script then it won't work very well. I always suggest with like GUIs and stuff like that, you try to make this scale instead of offset. So let's just make it 0.1 like that. So let's get to the scripting now. So first thing we're going to do is we're just going to get the GUI. So local GUI is equal to script.parent. So this is just getting the script. So the script right here, the script that we're editing is script, and then we can get the parent, which is the object that the script is inside of, like that, which would be frame. So frame is the thing that we're tweening. So what we're going to do is we're going to do GUI dot tween position. So this means this is just a thing that we do. This is like the function to tween the position of it. So to like move the GUI to whatever position we want it. So the first parameter, the first parameter is the utim2 end position. So utim2 right here is this kind of value. Utim2 is x offset, or x scale, x offset, y scale, y offset. That's what utim2 is. So we'll do utim2.new, and we'll just do 1 0 1 0, which will move it 1 across right here, so 100% across, and then 100% down, which will make it move that way. And since the anchor point is 0 0 0 is at the top left right here, so it's going to be off the screen. So if we want it to be like in the middle, we just 0.5 0.5 like that. And now if I move it and stuff like that, the position will be and on the anchor point, which is this little square right here. So let's go right here. So the next parameter is easing direction. So we can do enum easing direction. Now enum pretty much just carries pretty much every value that you have. So you have like enum dot like in out, enum dot like, let's just say key code, enum dot key code, that kind of stuff. It holds most values that are in Roblox. So enum dot easing direction dot, now we have in out, or out. So we're just going to be using linear. So it's going to be in. We're just going to put in. So the next parameter is easing style. So I'll do enum dot easing style dot linear. Now I'll put a video on screen of all of the different types of easing styles, so you can pick which one you want. And now we're going to do number and time. We're going to do the time, so the time it takes to do the tween. So the time it takes to go from here to here, let's just put that at like 2 seconds. The next parameter is bool override. So let's just say since we're doing 2 seconds, let's just say we waited 1 second. And since tweening doesn't stop the script until it's done, if I tween this, wait 1 second, and then do a bunch of stuff right here and stuff like that, it'll end up playing all of that before this tween is finished, which means it's possible for me to end up playing another tween before this tween is finished. So override just means if you put this as true, so if you're able to override it, this just means that the next tween that plays stops this tween. And if you're not able to override it, that means that the tween that's playing currently will stop any tween that's about to happen. So that's just what that means. So since we're done with that, the next one is function callback. I think that means that it plays a function after it's finished, but I don't entirely know. Just wait 5 seconds before to give our character time to load in. There we go. So it should tween. Yep, there you go. So it moves across the screen right there to where we wanted it to. Now, if we wanted it to like slowly go and then slowly fade out like that, like slowly get quicker and then slowly get slower, we'll do in, out, and then sine like that. So sine basically it just, if you put it as in, it will slowly get quicker and then just randomly stop. If you put it as out, it'll go as quick as it's going to go and then slowly stop at the end. But if you do in out, it'll slowly get quicker and then slowly fade out. So if we do that, it should do that. So if we play it, it's going to speed up and then speed down, or slow down. Yep. So that is the tweening of GYs and stuff like that. So let's just say you wanted to, instead of doing that, you wanted to tween the position or size or even color of an object. You are able to do that. So if I were to insert an object, and I maybe wanted this in the middle of the game, just like if someone presses a button or something to move to the middle of the to the middle right here, or to like the position of another object, I could do that with tweening. So if I get a script right here, now for tweening and like service scripts and like objects and stuff like that, you have to get tween service. So local tween service is equal to game get service tween service. Now like services and stuff like that are like workspace is a service, players is a service, lighting is a service, replicated first is a service, replicated storage is a service. All of those are services. Now, these are services that Roblox give us to put objects in and stuff and change values before the game starts. But like there are what is it called? There are services that we don't need to change values of or even put objects in before the game starts, and those are the services that we get in scripts like tween service and stuff like that. So we can do with tween service, what we need is the tween info. So tween info, make sure to not put this T as uppercase, because here, if tween info, you'll see that this is a different color because it is a function, or not a function, it's a value pretty much. So all of the info goes inside of these two brackets. So the first thing that it is time. So I want it to take 10 seconds so you can see what's going on. The next one is easing style. So enum.easing style dot linear. I put easing direction dot style dot linear. We'll just do linear for now. I'll put a picture of all the tweening things again. Now the next one is easing direction. So easing direction dot, we'll just do in. And then the amount of times it repeats, so we'll just put 0. Whether it reverses, we'll put false, and then delay time 0. So yeah. Now if you're wondering why I didn't indent these, it's because it's not complicated to read. Like 0, false, 0, that's not really complicated to read. But let's just say I wanted to do like that or something. That's a lot more complicated to read than 0, false, 0. So I indent them so it's easier to read. So the next thing we want to do is get what the properties values will be like after we tween. So we'll do local ending position is equal to, we're going to make this a table. Now tables like hold values, so like we could put like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 and that kind of stuff in it. Like 0, like we could put like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0 and that kind of stuff, and we could loop through this and stuff like that. So you'll figure out why we're putting it in a table in a second. So yeah, so the first thing we're going to do, we're just going to tween the position and the size of it. So we're going to put position is equal to vector3 dot new. So a vector3 value here, let's see. A vector3 value is this. So it has the x, the y, and the z value right here. So vector3 has 3 values, and that's how you figure out position of an object. So we'll just put this as 0, 0, 0. And we need to put this to show that this value is finished. So next we're going to put size. So you also have to make sure that these things right here that we're putting them equal to are the same as these, like the names of these, because these are property names I'm putting down. So we want to change the size of it and we want to change the position of it. So position is the name, and then 0, 0, 0 is the value, size is the name, and then whatever we're going to put is value. So we're going to do vector3 dot new. Then we'll just put like 0.5, 0.5, 0.5 or something like that. And the last value does not need one of these because there's no more values after it. So what we do now is we need to create the tween. So local tween is equal to tween service create. So the first parameter in tween service is the thing you want to tween. So we'll just do local part is equal to script.parent. So we'll do part as the position, as the object we're tweening, and then we're going to put tween info as the tween info. Now again, you have to make sure that this T is not uppercase because your script won't work. And then the position, or the ending position, as the last one. Now what tween service create does with the last parameter is it takes a table value, okay, and it loops through it. So, and then what it does is it takes this and it goes part, it takes a part, and it says like it's going, and it's like it's going to tween to like, it's gonna tween to like part dot, it's going to loop through this value, and then it's going to do that. So the script knows it's going to tween to that position, and then it would do like, and then it would go again and do part dot, and then take this position, or take that value and tween to this size, you know. It knows to do that because it loops through this, and yeah, it just knows to do that after a bunch of stuff. It's difficult to explain. So tween, now we need to play the tween, so we're gonna do tween and then play like that. So we're going to wait like 5 seconds to do that. So I'm gonna load in. There. Okay, so you can see that it tweened to the right position and size right here. But it's not just going to, you don't just tween position and size and stuff like that. You can tween, let's see, you can tween brick color, cat, not Boolean values. You can do color, material, reflectance, transparency. You can do orientation, position. You can do collision group, although I don't know why you'd want to do that. You can do root priority. You can do that kind of stuff. So basically, let's just get rid of this, and you want to like change the color to red. So you would do color is equal to, color3 dot from RGB. And then we're going to do 25500 like that, and that would be red. Now RGB, this is how you get RGB, is color3, which is the 3 colors RGB, and then from RGB, which would be red, green, blue. And since this is red, I'm doing 255, which is the max amount of red you can have, and then just 00, so it's completely red. So now that we have that, it should end up changing to red instead of tweening to the 00 position. You can see how it slowly turns to red like that. So that is tweening. So if you enjoyed that, subscribe, comment for more tutorials, and yeah, comment for more tutorials, yeah, bye.